Merry Christmas!
If you're sick and tired of Christmas turkey for Christmas dinner, then why not try this?
A meringue wreath.
You are an idiot.
I wonder what they've made.
I'm really looking forward to this.
Oh, wow. A showstopper.
Why have we got breakfast and pudding?
Well, no, we'll go for some nice after-dinner coffees with liqueur. Nice coffee liqueur. But the main centrepiece, the showstopper, is our festive pavlova, the meringue wreath.
I will give you a round of applause for one word, liqueur.
And if anybody would like a little bit of extra syrup, we've got some there. So I think everyone's got a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Dig in.
Let's pass judgment.
Already that sounds good as you bite into it.
Oh, my initial judgment is tres dix.
So for the meringues, did you have help from a meringue girl?
Funnily enough, I had my own personal help from my own personal meringue boy.
Meringue boy?
Well, the thing is,
Which I hear is like a pool boy.
what it is obviously if you have a pavlova, a good third of it needs to be meringue. A meringue is one of those few recipes that I can remember off the top of my head because it's one part by weight. So 140 grams of egg whites, place it into a mixer and whisk it up until you have stiff peaks. As ever, a few things to remember with meringue: clean bowl, clean whisk, and clean egg whites. No egg yolk in there, and no finger oil. When you're separating out with all your fingers, it's not good. It doesn't whisk up as well. And then drop in caster sugar, 140 grams, slowly but surely. And then when that's stiff again, add in 140 grams of icing sugar, slowly but surely, and that is the meringue base.
So why are we using two different types of sugar?
It's a very good question, and not everybody does, but I find it gives you a better meringue.
I love an icing sugar cloud.
While we're waiting for that to come up though, what you can do is draw around a round object and place it on a baking tray upside down. Once you've got your stiff peaks and all the sugar is dissolved into that fantastic meringue, then you put it into a piping bag, star nozzle, which gives you these nice rosettes, and you pipe it in a circle, little blobs. Then you go outside of those blobs, then you go inside of those blobs. You can double up on a few blobs. To cook the meringue, the key here is long and slow, so 110 degrees Celsius for about an hour and 15 minutes, and then switch it off, but leave the meringue in there until the oven's cool.
Is this how Charlie's going to get her nice soft chewy meringue that she's after?
If you cook it slightly higher for slightly less time.
Okay.
This is going to try and dry out the whole thing, because then we add in the cream, and that's our pavlova structure.
And the clementines were really easy because we didn't start with clementines. We started with the syrup that the clementines went in.
That is a
Try the syrup.
What a
It's not a backtrack, it is a fact. It is a back fact. I'm going to make the topping for our pavlova, which is going to be an incredible syrup with some of our favourite Christmas citrus fruit. All we need to do is put some sugar, some port, some water into a big saucepan like this, and then we're going to add in some of our favourite Christmas spices: black pepper, juniper berries, cinnamon, cloves, and ginger.
And it's the spiciness that stops this becoming too sweet. Just smell. Now you can either use satsumas or clementines, and then what you're going to do is place all of your segments into your syrup, cook it for a minute or so just so they warm through, and then scoop all the segments out, but leave the syrup to continue reducing down into a really sticky syrup.
The bit I find weird is the fact that the cream is the bit that makes it almost taste healthier because it's not as sweet.
Not healthier, but lighter, you're right.
There is a very good reason for that. There's no sugar in it.
To construct our pavlova, we have the meringue, we have our beautiful satsuma segments.
Syrup.
We now need the middle bit, the cream.
Cream.
It is just cream,
Cream.
stiffly whipped. To construct, give yourself plenty of cream because that's the bit that the segments are going to stick to. And then the final thing to do is dust it with toasted almonds, a few sprigs of fresh mint, and a little drizzle of your syrup once it's cooled.
It's delicious.
I can't fault it. It's annoying that I can't find anything wrong with it. Except for the fact that once again, it needs weeding. Would you like to hear a Christmas question? This is from Rebecca. What person / book / other piece of media has had the biggest impact on your life, brackets, or outlook on life, close brackets, so far? Deep, but I liked it.
That's a really deep
Every now and then, go a bit deep.
So I think with something like this, you have to go way back to when you were a kid. Some of the first things that put a smile on your face when you watched it, a character, media on TV. And when I watched him, I always thought, that's the way I want to live my life.
Dale Winton.
Supermarket sweet.
Charlie chalk. There was just.
Okay.
No,
I always used to make me grin, and I always used to go to school happy having watched Charlie Chalk, and I thought that's an outlook in life. If I can juggle my way through life, I'll be happy.
These guys aren't going to know who Charlie Chalk is. This is what he looks like.
I get your logic. Like, go back to your childhood. Biggest impact on my life. As a kid, the best movie of all time. Hook. There are so many messages in that film.
Like what? Run home, Jack. Run home, Jack.
No, you believe in anything's possible.
That's true.
And you've never grown up.
You're doing it, Peter!
Also, Julia Roberts. Just want to go, ooh.